After years in development and hard work by myself, Jon Anderson, and the legendary team, the first Bandit truck has been successfully sold at the Barret-Jackson auction in Scottsdale, Arizona. The lucky winner of the Bandit truck is none other than Mr. Ricky Baker. The legendary team and I are now en route with the Bandit truck to Ricky's new home to deliver his new truck personally. Join us and witness history as the very first Bandit truck is delivered to its new home and taken on its very first joyride, just like Burt Reynolds, the original Bandit, would have wanted.
How many vehicles do you own, Ricky?
Well, I counted them yesterday and I was surprised. Just in the shops here, I've got 31. Well, the Bandit truck is a little different story. I've known Jon for many, many years, and when Jon started talking about the concept and the idea of the truck, it really intrigued me. When I first saw the truck, I thought, okay, again, Mount Pleasant, local hometown boys doing this here in Mount Pleasant, Texas, and I wanted to try to be the owner of one of the very first trucks. How did it feel when the gavel come down? It was like, excited and like, what the hell have I done at the same time? Very exciting to finally take delivery of the truck, and I've got to make a spot for it now. Beautiful.
We got Alcantara seats. We've upgraded the trim panels on the inside. We've changed the gauge cluster out. But Lingenfelter built the engine. They did an amazing job. Magnuson supercharged. This is actually the prototype of this supercharger. So it's the first one that was built. So it's not just us, it's been a team effort, but we're really excited.
I had forgotten. Does it go all the way back to 2016 when you started this project?
That's right. So, in 2016, Bert and a couple other guys, they got together and they bought a black 2016 crew cab Silverado. And so they put what I would call a Bert package on it. And they sat down with GM, pitched it to GM to do a Bandit Edition truck. So in 2018, they never could come to terms. In 2018, I was looking for an old Trans Am. And so I called a guy on an Auto Trader ad that was in Florida. And so I called him. I did end up buying an old Trans Am, but in the course of that, he said, hey, you wouldn't be interested in a truck, would you? And so I said, well, I don't know, what kind of truck you got? And so he tells me about this 16 model prototype. And he says, it's not for sale, but we've had it a couple years. It's probably time to move the truck. And so we were able to buy that 16 model prototype. In the process of that, we met Burt Reynolds, got to know all those people in his circle, and got to hang out with him, which was really cool. Mm-hmm. And then unfortunately, 4 or 5 months after that, Burt passed away.
Right.
And so after that time, we started working with the estate to get the licensing to be able to build the truck and continue what he had started. So that makes the project as cool as anything,
Yeah.
And so when I think about it in terms of that, I think really, would Burt be excited about the truck? And so then you think about Burt and Smokey and the Bandit and all those things, and I think the lure of that, there's a lot of things, but the big part of that is the fun. And so, everybody's drawn to the fun of the movie, and I think he could have the same fun in this truck, and he would have loved having that fun in it. So
I would agree with that.
Cool.
I would agree with that. What did you do with the 2016?
So we still have it.
Do you?
And so, as we start production, we're remodeling our facility that we'll be producing in, and what we'll likely do is park that in the showroom of our new facility so people can see the origin of the truck.
Cool.
It's all good.
Well, appreciate it.
Yeah, appreciate you. It's cool to be able to, for many, many years we've known each other, and for you to think enough of us, obviously you've got an amazing car collection, and so for, a connoisseur of amazing cars, and so for you to think enough of us to be able to want to buy the truck and to be able to purchase a truck for us to go to somebody that we know, and it's a blessing in itself, and so it's all good. But yeah,
well, I don't know about an amazing collection. I got a shop full of old cars.
Hey, that goes back to the fun of it.
Yeah.
All right, are you ready for your first drive?
Let's take her for a spin.
Let's do it. There goes 001 and more to come. Well, we did it. We delivered the first one.
Number one's gone, Bubba.
It's all good. 001 in the books.
It's exciting.
It is
It's
exciting.
I think Ricky was really pleased with what he saw.
I think he loved it.
Yeah.
I think he enjoyed the burnout.
I don't know. I think it made him a little nervous, but I think he enjoyed it.
Oh, it was fun.
Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. Well,
Yes.
so
Ready to get started building some trucks.
let's get them rolling.
That's right.